Hey guys, I'm Amelia. I'm the founder of Dulesé, a natural personal care company. What it takes to build a personal care brand. But as you can see when I tested it, it's completely ripped. So these are our very first samples of our... Hey guys, I'm Amelia. I'm the founder of Dulesé, a natural personal care company. We launched in March this year, and I just really wanted to take you guys behind the scenes, a really raw and unfiltered look of what it takes to build a personal care brand who's doing things quite differently. There's a lot that goes on behind building a business, and yeah, there's just a lot of exciting things coming up, and I thought at the very best this might be cool to watch for you guys, and at the very worst I'm just creating a digital diary. Today I'm going to go and drop off some product to a new retailer, so I thought you guys could come along with me. I'm here in Dunedin, and might I just say it took a while to get some retail partners in Dunedin, but I'm really excited about this one. We do take our time partnering with our wholesale partners because we want to make sure that they're really aligned. So here is my low tox and wellness tip of the week while we take our steps along the beach. Every time that you order a coffee in a plastic takeaway cup, which they are all lined with plastic, even if they feel like paper, in order for them to keep their structural integrity and not disintegrate, they have a plastic lining. And every 10 minutes that your hot coffee is in that plastic cup, it leaches 2,500 chemicals and toxins into your coffee, which you then drink. Win-win. Keep Cup is good for you and good for the planet. You're not ingesting those nasty chemicals, and you're also leaving less waste. Slay. We have had a very exciting package arrive today. So this is our new samples of our next product, which is not a deodorant, but it is a natural body wash. So I did ask for two because there are certain people's opinions that I need. Oh, I'm really excited. So these are our very first samples of our natural body wash, which I can see that the consistency is quite liquidy, because ones that I have tested and didn't like were really gloopy and quite sticky, whereas I wanted mine to feel super nourishing and moisturizing, and that came when the texture was a bit more liquidy and oily, I guess. So basically the first round of formulation comes to me, and really only me. I did ask for two because I'm going to get, I don't know who this one will go to yet, but I do want someone else to test it. What we'll do is we'll just initially a really small group, so just literally 2 samples are going to be tested. Then we'll give any feedback that we have and go on to the next round. And when we start to feel like we are in the right place, things are clicking, the formulation is feeling really, really good, then we will send it out to our community, to our under army, to get them to test and get their feedback, and then make any final iterations, probably test again, and then go out to market. It's not a quick process making a new product, especially one that you are doing from scratch. Like, all of our formulations are completely bespoke to us, even our fragrances. So it does take a longer time than just getting something off what we call white labeling, which is when a company just buys a pre-existing formulation. The reason why we're making it harder for ourselves and creating bespoke formulations is because I haven't found a natural body wash that I love and are obsessed with, and that's my goal with this. But also it means that it's really hard to emulate a business that has their own formulations that are essentially their intellectual property and something that other people cannot steal from you. The saying is, they may steal your recipe, but the sauce won't taste the same. I was a little bit hesitant about doing body wash because I personally have not found a body wash that I love. Like, in my head, I have this narrative that body wash is boring and it's just kind of a meh product. And when I started to think this, I was like, holy shit, that's actually the opportunity here, is that we can make a body wash and the showering experience so much more elevated and really lush. We have amazing technology out there now where natural products can perform just as well, if not better, than your conventional synthetic based products. So, good morning. I am just arrived late last night at like 1 a.m. Melbourne time, so that's like 3 a.m. New Zealand time. I'm here this week for work, but I'm just getting ready for the day. I had the wildest 24 hours. For now, I have to get ready for work and turn up in time, eat some breakfast and settle in for the day because we have a full day of a business quarterly review or a QBR, and I'm presenting today alongside all my colleagues. So yeah, a big day ahead. My makeup is done. And I've just put a throw together breakfast on the table. Beautiful walk across the Yarra. It's so nice. Work has been really good. I've had a really great week. Lots of exciting projects coming up and also kind of delivering a few as well, which is super exciting. If you don't know, I work at Fonterra, which is New Zealand's #1 fast-moving consumer goods company. So we've actually just been sold to the world's leading dairy company, which is called Lactalis. And so there are a lot of changes coming up, including what we are called as a business. I've just got confirmation that we will be called. And so my job is to essentially rebrand or reskin all of the key assets that we need. So like PowerPoints, catalogs, everything to do with logo updates and visual identity across all of our packagings. So when I'm away for work, I probably don't really balance, I guess, having a business. It kind of depends on the week, but I actually just really focus on being here and being really present with my colleagues. That sometimes means that my baby takes a backseat, essentially. There've been a couple of things that I've done, like I've sent out some Dulesè to some creators on my lunch break. Tomorrow I'm meeting with a business mentor of sorts who was the CEO of my first ever corporate job. So it's funny how things always come back. Other than that, I just give myself grace and just go, not every week is going to be the perfect balance of me showing up for the business and for myself and for my jobs. Okay, so one of the week for Dulesè has been that we've actually just started working with this content creator, and she just sent me the imagery that she's taking with the product, and she's incredible. She just has completely understood the visual identity of the brand and also where we want to take it, because obviously with certain budgets you're kind of limited with what you can do, but we do really want to elevate Dulesè and get it, just to the look and feel that we really want it to be at. The girls are on.
Welcome to Melbourne, the best city in the world. We're going to go to Japanese food tonight.
Excited.
We're going to try a new place called Disuko. It's a 80s inspired Japanese rooftop restaurant.
Apparently it used to be a tennis themed one, and the waitresses were in tennis outfits and like.
Oh, it was.
Was that what it was?
I saw
Madam something.
Yeah. So the trick of doing shots that you need to do is you breathe in
Is this for real? Oh my god, that's a massive shot. That's not even a shot, bro. That's like a...
Then you breathe out and you can't even taste it.
What?
I'm starting to taste it now though.
Mads is in the vloggy vlog.
I'm in the vloggy vlog. Hi.
We are off to get some food. We've actually pulled up very fresh. We didn't have that big of a night, did we, Bells?
No.
So we're gonna take little Binksy to get some breakfast with us.
Summer in Melbourne.
Can you paint the day, Bells?
Just had breakfast, which was
Divine.
yeah, it was alright. And we're just getting an Uber to escape this weather, and then we're gonna go Mecca, do some shopping.
Hi guys, I have just got back from Melbourne last night. I had the best weekend, just such a full cup after spending some time with my incredible friends. Thought I'd jump on. We actually just got some new samples sent to us. I'm obviously very particular about how Dulesé shows up. But I'm always looking at ways to improve our packaging. Yeah, just the experience people will have with our brand when they purchase Dulesé. So we got some new packaging samples printed. The main thing I wanted to create was a updated influencer box for our Australia launch. So we are looking to launch into Australia early 2026. And yeah, I basically briefed in a new influencer box to a different printer. And the first thing that I will say is always ask for a print run before you make any orders with a new printer. Even if you send them your exact colour codes, I've never had someone nail our green on the first go. And this is just an example, like it's kind of hard to tell on a screen and without the Dulesé beside it, but this is a really muted green and muted yellow compared to our container, and so it's actually just not right. And then I wanted to do an insert, but as you can see when I tested it, it completely ripped. And they also put the messaging, which I'd updated, in here instead of on here. And I also am just like not loving how it sits together. It's not that secure. I have been looking at how other brands do it because I think that an unboxing experience is so critical. You want people to just get a feel for your brand as soon as they interact with your packaging. And obviously as a natural deodorant, that does come at a higher price to a $10 antiperspirant at your supermarket. People do expect more from your brand and what you're getting, and I completely understand that, and I do want them to feel more when they experience Dulesé. So the whole point of me saying this is that I found a brand that did a really good unboxing experience, and it was Body Oil. And what you can see here is they have like an insert that is specific to their product. And it just makes for a really nice first impression of a brand if you walk into a store and leave with it in this really nice packaging. So I actually have like a whole box of brands boxing experiences because I think you can learn and pick up really little details from every different brand that you interact with, and it can just give you an inspiration if you pull it together in a way that makes sense for your brand. I also just gave feedback for our first body wash sample, so I've been testing that over the last week, and we've got a good base, but I think that there are some areas that I'd like to improve on. I'd like the scent to actually linger a bit longer after the shower. I want it to be even more hydrating, and just a couple of little finicky bits there as well. So it's not that it was a bad sample, it's that we can just still improve on it, and I really want it to be an amazing formulation. I think another thing that I realised was that the kind of formulation that I'm going for is actually more of a body wash oil, but on an even better note, the packaging for it is looking sick. I am just I had like an idea of what my dream packaging would look like, and I just thought, fuck, this is going to be really hard to pull off. And it's looking amazing, and it's actually feasible, which is amazing. Obviously, we have stability testing and a whole lot of other things to happen before I could sign off the packaging and place an order, but it's really good to know that we can do, the option is there for us to create the packaging that I had in my head. So I'm not going to give it away because that's going to be a surprise when we launch, but I will say that it is refillable, of course, but not in the refillable ways of a plastic bag or plastic sachet that you pour into an existing container, because I just don't love that vibe. Personal preference. So yeah, I'm about to drink my matcha, probably do a couple more emails, and yeah, that's me.